Okay, hello. So today we are going to create a simple animation with Scratch 3. Okay, so let's open the Scratch via website, or you can download the Scratch application on your for your computer on scratch.com. So let's start with changing the backdrop. If you want to change the backdrop, just go into the right side of your sprite of your Scratch, and then you can upload your own backdrop. If you have an image or a backdrop download from internet, you can use it in here, so you can upload it, or you can paint your own backdrop. But for this today, we are going to choose a backdrop from Scratch. So I'm going to use the Arctic. Okay, so the background is already changed directly, so we don't need this sprite. Just close this sprite. Okay, so we are going to add another sprite, just like a backdrop. So you can upload your own sprite, or you can paint it by yourself on the Scratch. For example, it's like this. Okay, just wait a while. It's still loading into the custom. Go to custom, and you can just create your own sprite with like a drawing on site. But today I'm going to use a polar bear sprite from Scratch, because this one is on. I'm going to add a polar bear here. Okay, so we are going to create a simple animation to make a polar bear moving into his friends penguin. So we are going to add another sprite here. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, just click it, and to put the penguin here. Okay, and then the polar bear. I think that the polar bear is too big, and then the penguin is too big. We can change the size of your sprite in here. Okay, I'm going to 50, make it smaller, place it in here, and then the penguin too. Just click the penguin, and then change the size into 50. Okay, it's already smaller than before. Now we are going to add the code block. See, there's a lot of color in here. I call this a code palette. So each of the color in here has a different code. For example, if you want to make the polar bear moving, have animation, so you can add the code from motion, the blue color code. Okay, let's start. To add the first block is when green flags click. Okay, so it means that when we click the green flag on when the game is played or animation is played, we're going to make the polar bear move for 5 times. Let's see what happens when we make move 5 times, 5 steps. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm coded into the penguin. Okay, let's we must choose the sprite. Okay, so don't forget this one. This one is very important. So when you want to add a code into the specific sprite, you can click the sprite first. Okay, there's one mistake when I want to add the code to the polar bear, but I'm using the penguin. It means that the code will be the penguin. So let's go back. Let's make it back the polar bear. Go to event, and then add the when green flex is clicked, and then go to the motion, make the polar bear move for 5 steps. Here, let's see what happens. See, the polar bear move just 5 steps. Okay, so we are going to add another block to make it. The polar bear will move 5 steps for 50 times. Okay, let's go to the control. This one is called a Widget Block. Okay, the Widget Block means if there is a code inside of Widget Block, the code will be play until the specific number that you put in here. It means that I add the move 5 steps on inside of the repeat 10 times block. It means that the bear will move 5 steps for 10 times. Let's see. Okay, but we still need another one. Okay, so we add it into 50, and then set the directions. We need this one. Set the direction that the polar bear will move into the right side. We can use the motion into point in direction to 90, and then let's see what happens. See, the polar bear moving until for 5 steps till 50 times. Okay, set and go back. See, when we already finish, when the polar bear is already moving in here, when we close it, right, and stop the program, the polar bear will still in the last position. So if you want to make the polar bear, every time we replay the games, the animation is go back into the first position, you must add another block when the green flag click block, when it means that when the animations is play, we need to add into the motion blocks, go to X and Y position. What's X and Y position, Mister? So where X and Y position is the position of our sprite in here. We can change, we can see the position of our sprite on the properties here. Let's say the first position of the bear is -147 and the Y point is -73. So we can change the number in here, -147 and then -73. It means that the first position, every time we click the green flag, the first position of the bear is in on X point -147 and then point Y is -73. Let's see. See? Okay. It's finished. Okay, it's already finished. Just click the green flags again. See, so the polar bear will go back into the first position. Okay, let's add another blocks to make the polar bear say hi into the penguin. Go to the looks block and then add a say hi block here. Okay, it means that the polar bear will say hello for 2 seconds after the polar bear finish move 5 steps in for 50 times. Let's change the text here. We can rename or change the text. One, for example, hi. I'm going to say hi. It's very cool in here for 2 seconds. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so the puppy say hi into the penguin, right? Okay, so after we finish, we want to make an animation just like it make it real. So let's see, every sprite on Scratch have a frame. So if you click the custom in here, the polar bear have 3 custom, right? Okay. So we need to make the polar bear use all of this costume every time he take a single steps. So let's add on looks next costume. It means that the polar bear will change into next costume, and then for make it wait for a while, we're going to go to control and then wait for 0.02 seconds every time, every point and 0.2 seconds. The polar bear will change into the next custom. Okay, let's see what happens. See, the polar bear just changes for once. So if you want to make it forever, you can use the control into the control block, use the forever blocks, put after the code to X, and put the next custom and wait 0.2 seconds inside of it. It means that the polar bear by the sprite will change into the next custom every 0.2 seconds. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, see, it makes more real if you use the forever block. Okay, the last one, we are going to add the penguin, the code to the penguin, go to the event, and then use the when click, and we are going to make it move just like a polar bear. So go to looks block, the looks penguin, and next costume, and into the color control. Sorry, and wait for 0.2 seconds, and don't forget to add the forever. Okay, so we are not going to make the penguin move, so we don't need to add the point position for the penguin, but we just have to make the penguin move. I mean, like dancing with the custom. See in the custom. Okay, there are 3 custom, and then say hi to into the polar bear. Let's go into the event, add another green flag click, go to the looks, and then say hi. Okay. Hi. Yes, it is. Okay, for 2 seconds, but Okay, so wrong. Okay, hi. But if you give the say hi for 2 seconds directly when the green flag is clicked, it means that the penguin is say when the barb is not coming into the penguin. So we need to wait for maybe for 4 seconds or just for 4 seconds, and then wait until the polar bear go to the penguin, and then the penguin will say hi, yes it is. Let's see what happens. Okay, see, the penguin will move forever, and then hey, it's very cool. Hi, yes it is. Okay, that's all. It was a very simple animation that we can create from scratch free. After this, we can create another games. There's like a simple games, a space game, a ghost hunter games in the next meeting. Thank you so much.